probably tell. The mouths of these Cowboy fans could not be more wide open. It is a frenzied AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today we continue on in Wildcard Weekend with a great NFC matchup between the Arizona Cardinals and the Dallas Cowboys.
Junior.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Win or go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. The Cardinals now getting set to go offensively, and it'll be the dual-threat quarterback, Kyler Murray, leading the way.
And he comes into this wildcard round off of a really good regular season, better than 30 touchdown passes. And he said he feels like he can take some shots against his secondary. In fact, in our meeting, he said not only can he take shots, he expects to do it early.
Murray now on first down. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. First down.
Come on, y'all.
Murray now on first down.
Let's go.
That's going to be caught by Kirk. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
I'll help him up.
He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run on the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And his top speed, as computed by next-gen stats, not bad. He was pushing 20 miles an hour. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43. From the gun, Murray. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker.
Come on, y'all.
2nd and 2. 8 more yards this time, coming off back-to-back first down pickups. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. First down, Cardinals. On 1st and 10, here's Murray.
I seen it.
Hopkins on the grab over the middle.
Seen him throwing that shit to D out.
8 yards on the first down completion. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
Got a man over the middle.
Killing that fucking middle.
And the Cardinals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Killing the middle, man.
At the 6-yard line. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Brings up 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal,
let's go, good D.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Play number 8 here on the opening drive. This is 3rd and goal. Shotgun now from
Look at that nigga on the side. Yeah, let's go.
Antoine Woods drops him for a loss loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down.
Brings up how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down.
A 34-yard attempt.
Gonzalez's kick is good. And the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0.
Cowboys nothing.
Not the touchdown they wanted, but hey, you're on the road in the playoffs. They did get 3 on the board.
Yeah, it's a good opening drive, so you feel good about it yourself. You get to the sidelines. The defense feels good about you helping them right out of the gate. The team, yeah, they feel pretty good coming in the playoffs and getting points on the board right away.
Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
And technically, you'd still call him a young quarterback in this league, but he's now at that stage of his career where we're about to take the word young and remove it because he's been in this situation before. He's been in the playoffs. Now he wants to advance his team deep and find his way into a Super Bowl. He's ready to take the next step.
And right away,
this nigga fumbled.
And the Cardinals have got it.
No, that wasn't real right there. Zeke didn't just fumble that. Zeke didn't just fumble that.
And he drops it on the ground.
So many times we talk about
He was down.
and taking care of them early to get them in the flow with safe throws, right? But with a runner, there is no such thing as a safe run, right? Right out of the gate.
Challenge.
You're going to be in some traffic. Got to take care of the ball.
Thank you.
And he didn't do that.
And this is one of those bang-bang plays, Charles. Did the
He was down.
first or did the ball come out first?
This is where you need that 20/20 eyesight, don't you, Brandon? You've got to see which one happened first. If the knee hit the ground, then they will keep possession.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive with a little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last.
You ran right into the nigga. Oh my God, bro. Yeah, we might not make it through the wild card.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives,
This nigga that, bro.
last two, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, Drake. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Tackling's obviously critical down near the goal line. That was great work there to make the hit behind the line and make sure he doesn't get any further. Did a really nice job wrapping up and not letting him loose.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. They'll try again with Drake. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. A very valuable
Let the Cardinals beat us.
Set up a little better here for 3rd and goal. So now things get interesting on 3rd and goal from the 1.
This almost becomes a Darwinian call, doesn't it? Almost survival of the fittest here. I know we can go all cliche. I'll go ahead and do it. Who wants it more here? Who has a better leverage at the line of scrimmage? Let's go and see what happens.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. Less than an extra point attempt here. This is an 18-yarder. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Cardinals 3, Cowboys nothing. Zane Gonzalez on for the field goal.
Kick out field goal. Go up 6-zip.
Gonzalez's kick is good. And they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
And good coverage there on special teams as he'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Cowboys take over first and 10.
The Dallas offense back out onto the field. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And they're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Out routes are always timing routes. And if the timing's off just a little bit...
Oh, come on, Zeke.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds.
All I had to do was reach for that, bro.
Not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. Back deep, Patrick Peterson. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. The football going back over to Arizona now. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what...
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Randy Gregory. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. To at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Another try after the first down sack. Murray, it's caught on the right side. Williams. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Give him 18 yards on that one. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
It's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. And he's got Fitzgerald. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Operating from the gun, Murray. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Antoine Woods able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Another try after the first down sack. Murray throwing the out route and complete. It's Williams. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the game there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. He'll get this to his running back, Edmonds. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard
no good.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is. Ezekiel Elliott gets ready to go again here on offense as he shuffles onto the field. You can count his carries on one finger. They've only given him the rock one time, Charles. What gives?
So we can't draw any conclusions just yet. He has to touch the ball multiple times in order to get into a rhythm and have a chance to have success. You know who else gets into a rhythm? The offensive line. They feel better about what they're doing when they know they've had multiple opportunities to get it done.
Yeah, well, the conclusion we draw so far, they're losing here in the second quarter. Let's see if they change tunes.
At the 46-yard line.
Bro, you broke the tackle, my nigga. You could have took off running, but you throw the ball away.
Now it's 3rd down.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Prescott from the gun. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Look at that, man.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Kyler Murray going to lead the Cardinals back out on offense. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to him.
Has to find a way to step around it, step through it, or just handle it. Because, as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day overall. Just the hits keep coming and taking those sacks. That's not the way that they want to finish a ball game with a quarterback on the ground so much.
He'd like to stay upright. When he's been upright, he's been pretty good. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. But now it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, Murray.
Watch that man cutting across the field. I seen it.
He will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
This is fielded at the 27. A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Dak Prescott and the offense heading back onto the field. I think this crowd not really sure what to make of things. Their guys have not looked very good. Their leader here at the top, he hasn't looked that great either.
And most of the time you hear guys talk about how they don't let the crowd affect them or they
Let's go. Good catch.
Well, that's not really fully true because a lot of the times you ride the wave of emotion with the crowd when it's positive.
Get rid of it.
The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Chandler Jones picks up his 2nd.
Nigga Chandler Jones is abusing this nigga over here, bro.
Finding some room at midfield. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Elliott. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
Oh, for
it,
it,
the
man.
defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead. But a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out.
Oh, somebody, well, then again, you probably would have heard somebody ringing the bell or something. But I'm about to say somebody probably got stuck in the elevator or something.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play. And facing a second and long. Fitzgerald's got it right side. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 22 yards there, a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller
I don't know,
Sometimes
bro.
I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Pick 6.
Operating from the gun, Murray. Open man is Kirk, complete.
Kirk.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Murray to air out again. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 43. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. First down, Murray. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line.
Good sack. Good sack.
So we come upon halftime here in this NFC Wildcard matchup. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. It's the first of 2 games here on this
I think it
Wildcard
got 7
Sunday.
passing
We'll
yards
get
and
back out to
7
you
rushing
guys
yards,
in just a
bro.
moment. But first, let's take a look back to yesterday's NFC Wildcard game. But first, let's take a look back to yesterday's action. Meanwhile, nothing settled in our Wildcard game. It's a tight one as we get ready for the 3rd quarter. Standing by to take you the rest of the way, let's get it back to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back from quarter number 3. One of these 2 teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. And maybe time for this offense to really hit the reset button. They were shut out in the first half, but still, they're right in this game.
They certainly are. And what I like about it is that you actually continue to play. You know, you just find a way to make a few plays yourself, and you noted it. Right there on the border in this game, they're not that far off. You just got to find a play or 2, and they could be very happy at that point.
Give them a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. This is Elliott. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Jordan Hicks brought him down. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Prescott and Lamb hooking up for the Cowboy first.
And there was absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. 3rd down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a first down pickup.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Pollard. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing. Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Remember, they tried to give him the ball, let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time, they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
And he is
let's go.
Not quite to the 35. 12 more yards there and another first down.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now Pollard. And the ball is knocked out. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. 30, 20, 10. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
I think what we just saw there with that.
Oh, boy, man.
I'm taking the ball away from another team, and no one wants to just fall on in football anymore, do they? They want to take it and try and score themselves.
But when you fall 1 yard short of getting in the end zone as a former defender, you know it hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
Not only does it hurt, the laughter in film is going to be intense. You are going to get jumped on for not making it all the way to the end zone.
The fumble on first down. Now here's 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's the option. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
And he will have a Cowboys first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
Let's go.
A first down throw for Prescott.
Who was you throwing to? You had 2 niggas right there.
The wise move there, looked like nobody open. Now second
And Gallup
down.
and CD.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott.
Good throw, good catch.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
Nice job there.
Yeah.
Target. He didn't overthink it.
Should have been playing like this from the jump.
Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. It's 1st and 10 from the 12.
Middle gonna be wide open.
Here's Prescott. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Cardinals.
They'll throw again. Prescott.
Get out of there, man.
Dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Corey
Nigga, that just be standing there, bro.
Was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
Need touchdown, man. Touchdown. Touchdown. Touchdown.
Dalton Schultz there to make the grab. And the Cowboys are now just an extra point away from moving out in front.
Let's go.
Oh. He waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well.
Let's
Delivered
go.
right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Fucking touchdown. Good shit, Schultz. He just saved us, bro.
Now Greg Zuerlein on.
That nigga just saved us. Come on, defense. Let's go.
At 7-6. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's capped off for the Cowboys touchdown. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will be
say that again.
No return from Isabella. The Cardinals offense now
yeah.
Their first opportunity here in the second half.
Should have seen the fucking. Did you see the catch?
Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
Did you get to see the catch? Aw, man, bro. Fucking the nigga threw the ball to. Oh shit. Tackle this nigga. This nigga threw the ball to, I think it was Gallup or one of them in the corner, and it was three defensive niggas in Gallup, or like I said, one of my receivers in the corner, and the nigga tipped the ball up in the air, and the nigga Schultz came over and caught the shit.
Get the ball to your receiver in stride. This one was right on the money. He didn't miss a beat. And then it's off to the races, and there he goes.
And if you look at the next-gen stats, you'll see that he topped out at an even 21 miles an hour. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. From the gun, Murray. This is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. 16 more on that one and another 1st down.
A gain of 16
Cardinals.
1st down, Cardinals.
Come on, come on, come on. We need to stop. We need to stop.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38. 1 quarter remains in this NFC Wildcard matchup. This is
We need to stop or at least hold them to a field goal so we can score again.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move.
Okay, the field goal. So. One or the other, one or the other. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go. Old bag. He finally did something right. Fucking old bag.
It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given them a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Another try after the 1st down sack. Murray.
The tackle.
The screen to Drake. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
3rd and 17. It's a turnover right here. Don't let him get no first.
Just 1 for 5 to this point. This
Underneath.
is 3rd and 17.
Get this little motherfucking. Get this little nigga, man. Oh my God.
And able to find Kirk complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals this first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
That's because these niggas came charging up instead of staying home.
On first down, Drake.
Oh my God, bro.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
This is not the time to be letting these niggas do all that shit.
15 yards and another first.
Some big plays in the passing game on this chart, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. From the gun, Murray.
Yeah.
Dancing to his
Let's
left,
go.
and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
A loss of 12 yards. It's second.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
We're gonna have to put a spy on this little nigga, man. No, why niggas ain't got a spy on him?
3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on 2nd and goal here. On 2nd down, it's Drake, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They get 5 on the run, but it leaves them with a tough 3rd and goal forthcoming. Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a decent gain on the ground. Call it 6, but it still leaves him with a ways to go on 4th and goal. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker.
All right, come on, fellas.
This for a 4th quarter lead. Gonzalez's kick is good. And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7.
These niggas, man.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Here we go.
The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. And incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull it.
Why you ain't just hand the ball off and get the 1st down, bro?
They'll try and run for it with
Should have been. They should have did that the 1st time, bro. Niggas is knee balls, man.
Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after
I watch these niggas gonna punt the ball, bro.
He has elite instincts.
Go for it.
He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind.
Fucking wild card game. Go for it, bro.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll run for it with
Let's go. Why are you joking? Oh my God.
Recovered by the Cardinals. And they're not able to convert on 4th down. No question that one stings a little extra because he had that 1st down. It would have been a 4th down conversion.
Love the effort. Love the maneuverability. Don't like the fact that he didn't bring the
This
ball
nigga
with
Tony
him, and now
Pollard
it's
just
going to
lost
go
us
the
the
other
game,
direction.
bro.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And this a very important drive leading in the 4th quarter.
Good fucking season.
As they start out here 1st down. Following during that fumble recovery, it's Murray. And a quick throw here, that's complete. He'll be brought down on the
these
30-yard
niggas don't throw
line
a
after a
fucking
gain
pick
of
or
6.
fumble, it's over.
So the Cardinals, they've got the
Count
football here as we get you
out.
reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. On second down, it's Drake. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with a minute 56 to go. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Look at this shit. Game over. Yo, my nigga. My nigga. My nigga. Man, that's the game. Typical fucking Cowboy shit, bro. Typical Cowboy shit, bro.
There's an old chestnut of an expression called getting on your horse. And I hate to use it, but I'm going to right here because
this shit is ridiculous,
How about the head of steam he had behind him? He was absolutely galloping down.
Held this nigga, shut this nigga down all game. Now all of a sudden, he just breaks and scores. Like, this shit is ridiculous.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he returns this to the 22.
Come on.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard.
So Dak and the Cowboys down by 9. A little under a minute 50 remaining. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here.
You know what you're showing Cooper for? It ain't his fault. It's Pollard's fault.
Prescott.
Oh my God, this nigga Dak.
Cardinals bring him down. Marcus Golden in there to drop him as that clock continues.
Your days are numbered. Your days are numbered, brother.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get it, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, time to and knock it free.
I wish he was in bounds.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end
That was
zone.
a pretty ass fucking catch. What was the purpose of going for it, my nigga? Like, what's the purpose?
Let's see how this plays out. Now Prescott.
Smack.
And he's going to go down.
Just put them even closer to the fucking goal line, like.
So we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Right, like.
Well, Slim just left town on that one.
Down to 9.
Should have just punted the ball. And let them run the fucking clock out, man.
If this game continues the way it's gone, it'll be
no.
Of an upset. 5 over 4, not huge, but still the big thing winning.
Y'all niggas want to get him the ball at the 5-yard line.
Man, when you pointed out that 5 over 4, first thing that flashed through my head was college basketball. When they get to their tournament, right?
Yeah, like the 8-9 seed first round game.
Right, you always look at that before you thought your brackets, don't you? And you got to figure out
don't call
which
timeout.
You're going to pick that 9 seed over the 8. And sometimes even that 7-10 game.
What do y'all call a timeout for?
Not much difference between the two teams. Give them a lot of credit, though, for going on the road and getting it done in this one.
Yeah, that's a difference. NCAA tournament neutral.
What are y'all calling timeout for? Game is over, bro.
The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. And they'll indeed take a knee. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This is less than an extra point, just a 19-yard attempt. Gonzalez's kick is good, and that will give him a 12-point lead. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So
it's been a good season for us.
It's darn close.
At their own 22-yard line.
Prescott.
This nigga Dak Days is nothing but.
Over the middle, Amari Cooper, it's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Dak.
Charles, you get into these overtime
in my office.
That's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust.
In my office, Dak.
To make the plays. What they say, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
Go change your clothes and come straight to my office.
He got into the playoffs but couldn't really make any noise.